Just a few more jumps to Rohini and we can get the ship buttoned up and back on our way to Colonia.
Are these neutron jumps really necessary, Commander? The frameshift drive has suffered heat damage as it is.
I know, but they quadruple jump range, so I figure the fewer the jumps, the better. What the fuck just happened, Ava? Talk to me.
Frameshift drive malfunctioning. Full systems failing.
I need you to get that drive back online now.
Frameshift drive malfunctioning. Attempting reboot.
Ava, we're losing the canopy. If this blows, we're done for.
Frameshift drive operational. Engage.
Jesus Christ, Ava. That was way too close.
Arriving in Rohini now.
I never thought I'd be so excited to see civilization. Ava, can you go ahead and put a docking request in with the station for me?
Requesting docking permission from Eudaimon Anchorage.
Feels good to be back in at least a small pocket of civilization. I'm taking a few days to rest and recover, plan the next portion of the journey. I figure I'll ship my racing eagle out to the station and spend some of this downtime honing my reflexes and kind of shaking off the weight of this anaconda. There's some engineers out in Colonia that I want to look over my ship, see if we can squeeze some more speed out of her. My 62-ton baby. After months of materials gathering, researching, and building, she cruises at 538 meters a second and boosts up to 784. She might not be the fastest ship in the underground circuits that I raced back in the bubble, but she's mine.
Hey Ava, can I get some flying music?
As you wish, Commander.
Places I want to check out on the way to Colonia.
Did you remember your auto-field maintenance unit this time, Commander?
Yeah, I grabbed one. Here's to hoping since we have it, we won't need it.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
But you don't... You know what? Never mind. Just go ahead and lay in a course for Colonia, please.
Plotting course now.
You know, I'm really not sure why I went out on this journey. I've filled a few roles over the years back in the bubble. Data couriering, passenger pilot, trade escort. Eventually I moved on to mining for void opals and painite, and I did fairly well as a miner. I made my first billion in this very ship before I joined the Empire. After a while, I lost interest in galactic politics and started canyon running. Eventually fell in with a group of illegal station racers. And there's something exhilarating about pushing your ship to its limits. Something primal and raw. But I felt another pull. A calling from the void. I kept hearing from other commanders returning from the black with tales and recordings of the beautiful and terrifying stellar phenomenon, and I felt that pull. That desire to seek out previously undiscovered systems, stars, and planets. There's a whole galaxy out there, and the idea that I can see things no one has ever seen before is just tantalizing. Even now, I occasionally find myself staring out into the dark, wondering what the next system holds. So far, I've come across great icy canyons, rocky mountain ranges, water worlds, magma worlds. I found Earth-like planets with green vegetation, neutron stars, and black holes. I don't know when I'll make it back to the bubble, and that is kind of unnerving sometimes. I've already severely damaged my ship twice, and I haven't even made it to Colonia yet. Once I make it past there, I've got to be even more careful. I know it's just my ship standing between me and the unforgiving vacuum of space. The other day I told Eva that the Void was a harsh mistress, and I stand by that. But she's also beautiful, awe-inspiring, and alluring in a way I never expected. I don't know when I'll be able to make it back to the bubble, but I know in some ways, now and forever, my heart belongs to the black.
We are nearing our destination, Commander. Colonia lies within the nebula ahead.
Thank you, Ava. I can't wait to meet the engineers I've heard so much about. See what kind of new modifications I can make to this ship as well as Akira. I'll have to ship some modules from Jameson Memorial, so we'll more than likely be spending a few days here at the minimum.
Very well, Commander. Final jump sequence initiating. Destination and system Jacques port.
Safe and sound, no AFMU needed since the last dock.
Despite your best efforts, you may yet turn out to be an adequate pilot.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, Ava. Let's set this bird down so I can get the Eagle on its way here. We got some work to do before we leave Colonia.
As you wish, Commander.